What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode of Mom and Papa Joe. Are you looking for something different for a Christmas holiday meal? Lamb shoulders on the menu today. We started this process last night, and we're going to get you caught up where we are right now. Let's go. All right, before we even touch the lamb, we're going to make the marinade. We're going to be marinating this overnight. Something I just recently discovered: herbs de Provence. Herb de Provence. It's got all of the herbs that you would want, except for there's no rosemary in this. But it's got thyme, it's got fennel, you name it. And I think it's going to work really well with this lamb. I'm starting with a tablespoon and a half of herb de Provence. To that, I'm adding half a tablespoon of some cracked thyme, tablespoon and a half of black pepper, a couple of teaspoons of crushed garlic. That's maybe a tablespoon. I've got a tablespoon and a half in here, with some olive oil to create a bit of a loose paste. I want it a little looser than that. This might end up being 3 to 4 tablespoons, but I'm looking for about this consistency right here. And while we're working on that lamb, this will come together a little bit. That salt will dissolve and we'll be ready to go. Let's grab that lamb. Beautiful lamb shoulder, man. Weighing in right about 7 3/4 pounds. I've got the ribs on it. And man, this looks like a pork money muscle. You know, from the shoulder, same place the pork butt is, but that absolutely looks like a pork money muscle from a pork butt. This will not require a whole lot of trimming, if any. I see a nice piece of tendon right here that I know it has absolutely no use. So this is coming off. Any place that the fat cap is a little thicker than others, thin out. Got a little bruise in here. About to lose that. There's something that resembles a gland. Let's get that out. First thing we're going to do, just create some hatch marks. 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 inch deep. This will help this marinate, this overnight marinate, get into. And I think that ought to do us right there. And we're going to hit it on this backside liberally. Don't be afraid, folks. Get it in there. A little bit of saran wrap and into the fridge overnight. See you right back here in the morning. It's been about 12 hours. We've been out the fridge for about an hour. I'm going to transfer this to a rack. And I want to turn sideways so that I'm sitting higher up. And I want to capture some of these juices. Maybe about 3 hours into the cook, I'm going to come back and add some chicken stock to those captured juices. All right, we look pretty good. We didn't lose anything. There is some moisture in our tray, but nothing significant. Our timberline is outside preheating. We're going to head out there and drop this. All right, we're preheated to 275. We're burning signature pellets on the 850. About 3 hours in, we'll be back out here to see how things look. First 3 hours, folks. Time for some chicken stock. We're looking good, man. Getting some nice juices collecting down there at the bottom. What I've got here is just plain chicken stock that I heated up. That's about 3/4 of a cup. We're going in there now. All we're trying to do is prevent any juices from burning for the next maybe 2 hours or so. Then I will remove that juice as we continue to render this fat. We're not going to do anything right now. Looking good. All right, we're at the 5 hour mark, folks. And I think we're ready to move on to the next step, man. Beautiful color. So we're going to take her inside. We're going to get her in a pan along with some veggies. Let's not let her cool down too much. All right, I think she'll fit in that pan. We got some potatoes, some Brussels sprouts, and a red bell pepper. Little body, complete seasoning. We don't need a whole lot. That juice should be well seasoned. I think this is going to fit. Oh, right there on top. Oh yeah, she fits nicely. We're gonna come in here with some of this good stuff, and the rest we're gonna save for gravy. Tell me that doesn't look great, folks. I'm gonna add a little hot chicken stock. But before the aluminum foil, a little parchment paper. Keep the foil off the meat. And seal tightly, and we're gonna get out back on the pit. I've cranked up to 325. All right, we're gonna let this go maybe another hour and a half or so. Come give it a check. But I'm thinking this might take right around, give or take, 7 hours. All right, folks, 7 hours, 5 minutes. 208 there. Full set. All right, folks, we're gonna call that good, man. Yay! What I want to do, just tighten things up a little bit. So I'm gonna base, just leave it on the pit for about 10, 15. She's tender right now, as all get up. I don't want to tear her up. All right, she came on. So about 10 minutes and we'll be right back. All right, total cook time is about 7 hours and 20 minutes, folks. And I think she is ready to go. We're gonna get off of here and get her a nice little rest, about 20, 30 minutes. She's rested for a couple of minutes. Let's take a look at her, man. Ooh, she's still warm. That's that backbone. Oh, some good meat on there. That's some good meat right there. We'll get to it. We will get to it. Oh, oh, she's still good and hot. Oh, look at that plug right there. Oh, she's tender. Smells great. Let's look at these ribs. Oh, just popping right out of there. That's a treat right there, folks. Here you go, Mama.
Thank you.
Folks, I think we're pretty much boneless right now. I don't know that I want to just break this apart. Let's see what happens if I just cut into that, see what it looks like. Folks, this is so juicy. This is so good. But I don't want to just break it apart. Let's see if I can get some halfway good looking slices. Those aren't bad. And we're going to put a plate together real quick. I'm not going to break this whole thing down. We'll break it as we need it. All right, folks. Mama and I's dinner. Made a quick gravy out of some of that saved juice, folks. Just going to go down, put some over these taters and Brussels sprouts. Mom already had a taste. I haven't yet. Let's see what we're working with. Mom, you got to taste it with the gravy. Oh, folks, I'm here to tell you. Off the charts good. We pretty much treated this like a pork butt, except we didn't use a traditional barbecue seasoning. Want to thank you guys and gals as usual for hanging out with Mom and Papa Joe. We absolutely appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. And in the meantime, I want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other. We'll see you when we see you. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.